Finding strength in difficult times. There comes a time in every person's life when it feels like everything is falling apart. The world around seems dull, familiar joys lose their flavor, and every minute passes under the weight of anxiety and disappointment. Hard times come unexpectedly, creeping up unnoticed, sometimes crashing down like a wave, and sometimes slowly but inevitably gnawing at us. In these moments, the most important question arises: where to find the strength to keep going. Part 1. The nature of hardships. Why we feel drained. Humans are incredible beings, capable of surviving in unimaginably tough circumstances. But we are not robots, not invincible heroes of myth. Psychological and physical exhaustion, stress, the loss of loved ones, financial troubles, disappointments in others, and in ourselves. All of this can knock even the strongest person off balance. The reasons why we lose strength can vary: emotional burnout. When a person overexerts themselves for too long, forgetting self-care, loss, and grief, the death of a loved one, a breakup, crushed hopes, a sense of meaninglessness, waking up every morning wondering, why do I live? Social pressure, expectations from others, fear of not living up to someone's hopes, financial instability. Money doesn't bring happiness, but lack of it can make life unbearable. Illness, physical or mental health issues undermine both body and spirit. Feeling of loneliness, even in a crowd. A person can feel completely alone. Recognizing these reasons is essential in beginning the journey toward recovery. Admitting, yes, I feel terrible, is the first step to regaining your strength. Part 2. Why it's important to seek strength. Life doesn't guarantee an easy path, but it is precisely during times of hardship that a person grows. Strength means preserving your dignity, belief in yourself, and the chance to change your destiny. This is not just a nice phrase. Strength is necessary too. Not give up prematurely. Find solutions, even when it seems there are none. Be a pillar of support for yourself and your loved ones. Go through difficulties with minimal damage to your psyche and health. Keep hope alive. Life consists of light and dark stripes, and only by going through the darkness do we begin to truly appreciate the light. Part 3. Sources of strength. Where to find support. The source of strength is not always obvious, but there are tried and true practices and approaches that help thousands of people cope with difficulties. Nature. Nature heals. A walk in the forest, by the sea, or in the park is not just relaxation, it's medicine for the soul. Physical activity. Even a simple workout triggers processes in the body that release happiness, hormones, endorphins. Talking. Sometimes a simple conversation with a close person brings relief. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Reading wise books are the best friends in moments of loneliness, especially stories of people who overcame hardships. Creativity, music, drawing, writing, cooking. Any form of creativity helps express emotions and reconnect with life. Faith. For some, it's religion. For others, personal philosophy. Faith helps to stay afloat during the hardest times. Psychological support. A psychologist or therapist is not a sign of weakness, but a step toward maturity. Small rituals of joy. Cup of good coffee, a bubble bath, favorite musical. Idle things matter. Caring for others. Helping someone else shifts the focus away from your own pain. Part 4. Practical steps to regain strength. Step 1. Pause and acknowledge when you feel exhausted. The first thing to do is stop running. Pause, exhale, and say to yourself, I feel bad. That's okay. I don't have to be strong all the time. Step 2. Accept your vulnerability. Do not be ashamed of your feelings. Tears, fear, anxiety. These are not signs of weakness, but normal reactions of a living person. Allow yourself to experience emotions. Step 3. Identify the biggest drain during a crisis. It's important to understand what's draining you most. Toxic environment, a job that's burning you out, it's unrealistic expectations. Cut out the excess. Step 4. Take small steps. In hard times, even simple tasks can feel like mountains. Focus on just one small step. Make a short list of micro-achievements for the day. Make your bed. Step outside. Have a meal on time. Step 5. Breathe and move. Physiology matters. Slow, deep breaths reduce anxiety levels. Light physical activity brings back energy. Step 6. Turn on gentle mode for yourself. How would you care for a loved one in distress? Treat yourself the same way. Step 7. Find anchors of joy every day. Try to do something small that brings you joy. Let this be your recovery ritual. Step 8. Seek examples of resilient stories of people who made it through tough times are inspiring. Reading biographies, watching films, listening to interviews of resilient people is a great way to nourish inner hope. Step 9. Don't rush your self-recovery. Doesn't happen overnight. There will be setbacks, days of apathy, and self-criticism. That's normal. Your task is to keep going. Part 5. What to do when you feel completely drained. Sometimes it gets especially hard. You feel empty inside. Every movement feels like a struggle, and the future looks hopeless. In such moments, it's important to avoid making big decisions. Just get through the day. One day. And then another. A few tips for the darkest days. Focus on the current hour. Minimize contact with sources of stress news. Toxic people. Eat something simple but nourishing. Drink water. Allow yourself to do nothing if that's all you can manage. Don't scold yourself. Remind yourself, I will get through this. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to exist. Part 6. Words that help. Sometimes hearing the right words is enough to start recovering. Here are some phrases you can use as inner anchors. I can move slowly. The key is not to stop. Have the right to rest and recover. My worth is not defined by my productivity. Every hard day makes me stronger. It's hard now, but it won't last forever. I deserve love and care, especially from myself. Part 7. Why hard times make us stronger. By going through hardships, a person discovers unseen inner resources. In moments when you feel like you have no strength, qualities emerge you never knew you had. Challenges build character, teach resilience, and make us more attentive to ourselves and others. After hardships, a person becomes wiser, appreciates simple joys more, understands themselves better, identifies true life priorities more clearly, gains real inner strength. Part 8. When light starts to return one day, you suddenly notice it's easier to breathe. Waking up in the morning no longer feels like a struggle. Food brings pleasure, smiles come naturally, strength returns. That day always comes. The main thing is to hold on until then, supporting yourself in every way possible. Part 9. A message to everyone going through hard times. You are not broken. You are tired. That's not the same thing. You are alive. This means you have a chance to rest, to recover, to find new happiness. Even in the darkest corridor, there's always a door leading to light. Your feelings matter. Your tears matter. Your pain deserves compassion. But remember, you are not alone. You don't have to go through this alone. The world is full of people who have once been in your place and have found the strength to move forward. You will find yours too. Take a deep breath. Take a small step. Allow yourself to live slowly, but keep going. Hard times will pass. You will endure. You will make it. And one day you will look back and say to yourself, I was stronger than I thought. If you'd like, I can provide it in a formatted PDF or Word file. Just let me know.